Happy New Year! Welcome to 2019. So, I don't want to get in too much about New Year. I know not every culture celebrates the New Year today. And for me personally, January 1st has never fully resonated. But I still like having milestones or time frames in which we can either celebrate or have a ritual or just any time that makes us stop and think about things a little bit more. So January is typically a popular time to create resolutions or goals, plan your year, make changes, which is great, although I feel like in our modern culture, especially in the United States, is that it's sort of, people start off strong and they're all gung-ho in January making all these lists and goals, and then they put a lot of pressure on themselves, or within a couple weeks they've lost focus or lost sight of their goal, and then they feel like failures. And I know now that we're coming into a new age, people are letting go of the resolution idea more and more and finding other ways of celebrating the year and starting things off. So what I think is really important is we just spent December focusing on releasing, ending the year, getting rid of all that no longer serves us, and beginning a new season and having new beginnings and new starts and a new year. So I think the thing that's important to remember is that even if you're not consciously, actively working on honoring the changing of the seasons and releasing before winter, I think on a subconscious level it's something we all do. We know it's the end of the year. We do certain things to kind of finish up the year, and then we start a new year. But there's a disconnect between the ending and the beginnings where what happens is when we're releasing and getting rid of the old and clearing things out, there's a space that's left there. And we don't always fill that space with what it needs. And we try to move forward and start something new, but we still have a space there that hasn't been filled, and that can affect our forward progress. So what I feel is important for starting off the years, or at least starting off in January, is to spend the month healing all that we've released and all that we've let go of, and filling that space and that void with love. And that way, once we've done the releasing, we fill that space, and then we're ready to move forward. And that will keep us from repeating old patterns. It's really easy to think that you've healed from something. I've done it so many times, or I'm doing the self-work, and it seems like I've really moved past an issue, or I've healed something and that it's no longer a part of my life. And it could be a year later, it could be a week later, all of a sudden I'll be triggered again, and it happens, and I'll think, well, I thought I was over that, I thought I healed that. And so a lot of times we don't realize that there's places that haven't been healed. And we'll keep facing those issues. So as long as we haven't healed certain things, they will always show up for us. So let's work on healing the empty space from all that we've released and let go of, and so we can move forward and start our new year with action and intention and all the magic of new beginnings. So that's basically the focus and the intention of this Reiki session today, is to bring us the healing that we need to fill that space with love, and to focus on being whole so that we can move forward into the new year. I'm just gonna start as usual by clearing our space by smudging. I have sage here. and Palo Santo as usual. So you don't have to, but if you ever want to while watching these videos, clear your own space. I know that before I love listening to YouTube videos, whether it's meditation or affirmations or Reiki, and I like to set up my own space as well and kind of follow along. And if not, if you don't have the tools or you're not in a space where you're able to do so, it's fine. You can just imagine the space around you being cleared. A really good way to do that is to picture a bright white light coming down from the universe and covering you and protecting you and clearing your energy. So it's, I'm gonna just do a little smudging with some sweetgrass just while we're healing and dealing with any painful or uncomfortable emotions that might arise. Sweetgrass kind of helps just to remind you of the sweetness of life, the good, the positive. Help us not take things so seriously. So, just a little side note is that in these videos, really, you know, as we know, everything is energy. So, and we can create things with our thoughts and our minds. So just lying there or sitting there and being still, you can imagine yourself clearing your environment. You can imagine yourself putting up layers of protection, cleaning things out. I love using imagery to clear out my chakras, just imagining sweeping with a broom or using a vacuum. So I just want you to keep that in mind when in my videos, when I have all these tools around me, that you can get the same benefits and you don't have to be here. And that this energy, you know, travels across all space and time and is reaching you. So the energy I'm taking in from all of the tools and things around me are being sent to you. So, the selenite wand, help clear out our energy field. Definitely want to start a new year, a new month, feeling cleared and cleaned and ready to start anew. Maybe you'll want to take a bath or a long shower today. If you're lucky and able, maybe you're able to sit next to some water outside. Maybe you have a fountain. I have a couple of sprays. This is an intention spray just to help before we get started, to set the intention that we ask for healing energy to come, to heal any wounds that might still be lying inside of us that haven't healed, that can be triggered. Any anger or resentment that needs healing. Maybe we're working on forgiving someone or forgiving ourselves, and we need some healing for that. So just take the time to set your own intention. What do you want to receive from this session? What do you want to feel healed or just send a little love and light to. This is one of my concoctions, one of my sprays I no longer sell. And this is a combination of almost every essential oil I have, but this is for clearing out the negative, replacing it with positive healing feelings and vibrations. So, while we're taking the time to heal ourselves and fill up that space from the things that no longer serve us, we might be dealing with some really uncomfortable emotions while that happens. So we just, during this time, want to remind ourselves of the bigger picture, why we're sitting with our feelings and why we're processing them and why we're feeling them, and that it's to feel them, to heal them. It's a saying or expression that I really like, is that you really have to sit there and feel the pain and feel the uncomfortable emotions in order to understand them, in order to get to the root of them, find the cause of them. Why are we experiencing these feelings over and over again? Why do we have this inside of us? And once we just acknowledge that those feelings are there, then we just accept it and we say, okay, like, this is how I feel today, or this week, or this month. I feel hurt, I feel angry, I feel sad. Whatever it is you feel, accept it and say, okay, this is how I feel, and this is how I'm going to feel. And then from there, you just automatically open yourself up to changing those feelings and being open to learning why they're there and seeing how you can change them and seeing that you are in control of them. So, it's good to just kind of keep that in the back of your mind while you're healing, because sometimes it's easy to get overwhelmed by the emotions that get brought up and then feel like you want to quit or you want to stop or you can't go on, or you're like, why am I doing this? I don't feel good or positive at all. And it's not about feeling super happy and positive all the time. That's not realistic. It's about when those feelings come up, sitting with them, accepting them, and then figuring out how to heal them and move on. I have a bunch of crystals here that I have listed in the description that we'll be working with the energies. There's too many to name today. Alright, so let's get started. If you're not already lying down or sitting somewhere in a comfortable position, preferably with your spine straight. If you can, put your feet on the floor. If not, let's take a moment to get grounded. We're going to picture that there are roots growing out of the soles of our feet, going deep down through Mother Earth, press through all of her surfaces and layers, through the lava, the rocks, down till we reach the center. Once we've reached the center of Mother Earth, we're going to imagine our roots just taking hold and grasping and firmly securing themselves to the center of the earth, knowing that you are safe and secure and stable within Mother Earth. She's holding you, comforting you. And allow her healing, loving, nurturing energy to flow up through those roots, flow up into the soles of your feet, up through our legs. Take a moment, stop in our root chakra. Allow our root chakra to open up, to clear itself out. Picture a bright red light at the end of your tailbone, at the end of your spine. Just take a moment to allow Gaia, Mother Earth's energy to resonate in your root chakra so that you feel safe and you feel secure, that you know it's okay to face any hidden emotions, anything that needs healing. It's okay. You are safe to heal. Just imagine that energy continuing to flow up through your body, through all of your chakras. It reaches your head, and imagine it reaches your head, coming up to the top of your head, expanding out into the universe. And the universe is going to send its energy down from the heavens, from the cosmos, into the top of your head. And it's going to flow down to the center of your body, through all of your chakras. It's going to go out through your legs, down into your feet, out through the soles of your feet, and it's going to expand down into the earth. Now that you have the energy of Mother Earth and Father Sky flowing through you, allow yourself to be filled with the healing energy, and imagine yourself just with the white light surrounding you. Now that we're safe and secure, we're going to take a moment. We're going to drop into our heart center. Picture your heart being surrounded by pink and green light. It is bright and it is warm. It surrounds your heart, protecting it, keeping it safe. And when you feel ready, when you feel that it is safe for you to do so, slowly allow your heart to start to open up, and allow that pink and green light to slowly flow into your heart space and flow to where it is needed. The energy knows where it needs to go. All you have to do is be willing and open to allowing it to go where it needs to go. Be willing to open your heart and trust that it is safe for you to allow the love and the energy to flow into your heart space. Take the time that you need. You may not feel ready in this session to begin to allow your heart to open up. You may still be feeling fear and vulnerable. You may feel that if you allow your heart to open and you allow love in, that you are opening yourself up to being hurt again. It is okay if this is how you feel. It is okay if you are not ready yet. If this is the case, continue to come back to this video as often as you can. And continue to picture that pink and green light just surrounding your heart, knowing that it is there if you want to feel it. Knowing that this healing and loving, unconditional love of pink and green light always surrounds your heart at all times. And whenever you feel ready, all you have to do is allow it in. Just take this time to allow the healing, loving energy that I am channeling from the universe into you. Just allow it to go where it needs to go. Allow yourself to relax and trust that you already know how to do the healing that you need. Your soul is already whole, and you are a being of pure love. All you need to do is allow yourself to feel it. That's all there is to it. Maybe we don't know what it feels like. Maybe we don't know what unconditional love is. And therefore we don't know how to feel the love that's inside of us. Start slow. Start by just simply being open to the idea that you can feel love and that you can allow it in. Just be open to the possibility. And as time goes on, it will become easier and easier to allow that love that already lives inside of you to fill your being. And as you slowly start to feel and experience this love you have for yourself, in whatever way it shows up, you will begin to allow it to fill you more and more and more. Take all the time that you need to sit with this energy and to feel it. And come back to this video as often as you need. to close out this Reiki session for the highest good of all. And so it's been done. I don't want to spend too much time talking after that session, and I don't have words or much to say, so thank you. Thank you for allowing me to share this healing energy with you, and it felt good for me. So yes, go forth into this new month, this new year, this new season that we have recently begun, whether it's winter or summer for you, and I send you off with love and light. Until next time.